Hey guys, welcome to this quick video. I'm going to walk you through our sales dashboard. So here at lawnleads.net, we help landscapers scale up their business. And so we book appointments for them so that they can grow their sales. And so what I want to walk you through here is the sales dashboard that we use for our clients so that it's easy for them to track their growing sales. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come into this and click File, then scroll down to Make a Copy. And then you can name it whatever you want to name it. I'm going to just use example here, and it will make an exact copy of it and then allow you to change whatever you want in the document. It takes about a second to load. Once it's loaded, you'll be able to make whatever changes you want. So we're going to come to Sales Rep 1, and we're going to say Sales Rep 1's name is John. And you'll see John will carry all the way across, and then maybe we'll change this by going to Rename and calling this John. And then the second sales rep we're going to go into, and maybe we'll call this Sarah. And you'll see again, Sarah will come all the way across, and you'd want to go down and have your second sales rep's name in there, assuming it's Sarah. And so what we want to be able to do is we want to see all of the proposals that are coming in, the number of closed jobs, the close rate, that's what CR is for, the revenue per job, the average job size, the average dollars per lead, the total dollars available that you pitched that month, and then the total that you closed. So we're going to go in and we're going to fill in some information. So this being the beginning of September when I'm shooting this, I'm going to scroll over to September, and what you're going to see is, I'm going to have Mr. Smith, we're going to have Mrs. Jane, Joyce, Darren, Tim, Bob, Sam, and just imagine this is your sales rep going through, and these are the customer names. They would put in the dates, whatever the dates are, and then we go in and we would put in proposal amounts. So this your sales rep would just put in. So assume 2,500, 2,750. Maybe you have a job for 3,000. Maybe you have a small job for 1,500. Maybe you have a big job for 7,500, and then a really big job, 22,000, and then maybe another small job at 2,100. And your sales rep's gone out and they've bid all that, and what you'll see is it adds it at the top. We've done $41,350 of proposals, and maybe we landed this job, and one of the bigger jobs, and maybe this job here. And so what you're going to see over here is number of proposals given, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It automatically tabulates that for you. And the number of closed jobs is 4. It knows exactly how many you closed over here. And so it's going to calculate your close rate is 57.1%, which is 4 out of 7. And your revenue total is $13,850. Your average job size is just taking your total revenue and dividing it by the number of jobs that you landed. And then average dollars per lead is just taking the total revenue divided by the total number of proposals. And that tells us that each proposal generated $19.79. Total available was $41,350, and you landed 33% of that. So that's John. Then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come over to Sarah. We're going to go over to August again, or September again. And we're going to come through, and again, different people. So maybe Justin, maybe Derek, maybe John, and Sam, and Theo, and Julie, and Kim, and Jessica are the clients that we bid. Maybe we'll even come up with like 3 or 4 more names just so we have it. So Dave, and Craig, and Ben. There we go. And the dates would get filled in for Sarah's proposals, and we'll just make up numbers again. So 4,200, 1,500, 17,500, 3,500, 3,750, 4,200, 3,100, and 2,650, 2,900, and 2,400. And so your sales rep would just be coming in and filling this in. And of course, you might land a job that's not the full amount. So this job you may land at $1,250 because, the customer wanted to cut something out. And this one is, $3,600. And this one she lands at $4,200 and $3,100 and maybe she lands this one at 2,900. And so maybe those are all the jobs that Sarah lands this month. And so you'll see it comes in and tabulates exactly the same thing. 11 jobs, 5 won, 45% close rate, 15 grand total in bids. Average jobs, 3,000. Average total revenue divided by number of proposals comes through at 1,368. And then what happens is when we come into the summary, we will now see in September the total that we got for John and Sarah were 18 proposals. We landed 9 jobs, so that's 50%. They bid $28,000 in work. They landed $28,000 in work, and that means that your average job is $3,211. Its total number of revenue dollars divided by that comes to 1,600. So that's your average dollars per proposal. And the total amount that they bid was $89,730. So they landed 32% of the work. This just allows you to see month in and month out how your sales team is doing. So this is something that we provide for our clients so that they can watch as we are helping them scale their revenue. So hopefully you got something from this video. If you did, feel free to drop any questions you have to us. We're happy to help. If you're interested in getting a proposal on if we're a good fit to work together, go ahead. I'm sure somewhere around this, you're going to be able to click and speak to a member of our team. And what you're going to see is we take all of the risk so that we are able to show you first you get results and then we get paid. We want to make sure that we're working with landscapers that want to scale up their business. So if you think that you want to scale up your business and you want help and you're interested in working with an agency that believes you should get paid first, go ahead, schedule a time with one of the members of our team, and they'll be happy to walk you through our service. Hope you got something from this video and from this dashboard, and I'll see you in the next video.